All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Here we go. And here's Strus. Antetokounmpo outside. And there's the screen. Back to Strus. They grab their own miss. Pass to Markkanen. From outside the arc. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for you. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
Now Smart. Got a piece of it. Back to Dort. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Hartenstein a screen. Vassell outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Vassell. From deep. Smart with the defensive effort.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Out to the right wing. Hachimura from long range. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
One of the best screeners in the game, Isaiah Hartenstein. That defender going to feel that one.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient grades, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. Smart with the ball. Dort outside. Pass to Strus. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. Now Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Antetokounmpo. Dort. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. SGA can't get it to go.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that. He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Now here's SGA. No points yet. Vassell outside. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's SGA outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's good on the putback.
Guys, that's about hustle. That is Lou Dort wanting it more than anyone else on the floor.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A threat for them offensively. He's recorded around 19 a game. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the illegal screen is set.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Vassell outside. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Dort. Now Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Strus. No good on the triple.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Vassell. There's the triple. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
Number 9, R.J. Barrett.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Bagley. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Now here's Strus. Down low. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Barnes with the rebound. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Guys?
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared, catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Oubre. And there's a whistle. That goes on to Anthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming off the floor for your home team.
Now here's Barrett.
Number 5.
Yet to see a basket. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Looking to get back on. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Back to Barrett. Clock at 6. From deep, SGA. Walker pulls down the board. And stolen by Barrett. Dort with a steal. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Dort, left side. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Outside Strus. Pass to Walker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're lucky to be holding on to this lead after the inconsistent first quarter. But they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Picked by Oubre. Back to Bagley. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. We see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA doors?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off a shot clock with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Bagley, no good.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Now here's Barnes. Outside for SGA. They need this. Nice move inside from Barnes.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes in his element. He's so confident in the paint.
Van Vliet on the wing. This one for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Boom! He jammed it straight down.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
Now here's SGA. No made baskets yet. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
They set a pick. Strus up top. Shots blocked. Pass to SGA. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vassell outside. And here's Barnes. Floats one up. The shake. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
15.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And here's SGA. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Hartenstein. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Strus. Tries to keep it alive. Offline with a three. Here we go, one-on-one. Oubre with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Vassell outside. Driving inside. Hachimura from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Hachimura's got 6 points.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
And it's Smart missing. Now SGA. Still without a bucket. Pass to Vassell. No good with the triple.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Yeah, that's Max Strus, sprinting the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
Shea with a step. And SGA throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Smart with the bucket.
Well, it doesn't get any prettier than a corner three. Marcus Smart would agree on that one.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Out to Oubre. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oubre's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Smart outside. Antetokounmpo up top. Shot clock at 6. And here's Strus outside. Gets the three ball to go. Strus has got his second basket on the night.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Oubre. Vassell outside. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort defending. Back to Vassell. Here's SGA. There's the three. They get it back.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Smart with the ball. Give him 8. Markkanen outside. It's stolen by SGA. The three, Vassell. Drops in the three. Vassell's got 5.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Strus. 6 to shoot. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Strus has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Fires for three. The rebound by Markkanen. Here's Dort. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
What an effort by Lou Dort in transition. Gets up the floor, makes himself the best option.
Vassell outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Vassell outside. On the wing, SGA. Let's go with a three. And it's Shea hitting the three.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Dort. Smart with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Vassell. Outside, SGA. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we... We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside Strus. Pass to Smart. Fires the three. No good there.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Now Barnes. Vassell outside. Back to Barnes. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort defending. Tries it from 19. SGA can't get it to go. Oubre with a steal. Pass to Vassell. Outside, SGA. Takes it inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, just good recognition on the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a pick. Vassell outside. And here's Barnes. Clock is at 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark from 16 feet. Antetokounmpo outside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Antetokounmpo outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Strus. Pass to Smart. Beyond the arc.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Now Barnes. Hachimura outside. And it's off from three-point range. Antetokounmpo inside.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
At the line for two.
And he drops the first. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Giannis taking it to the rack.
In the first half, they shot a little over 30% from the field. But since the break, they've really managed to improve in that area.
Barnes outside. Using the glass to lay it in.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Strus cashes in from 18.
The willingness to get to the mid-range when that is what the defense gives you. Max Strus does exactly that.
Now here's Vassell. On the wing, Hachimura. Now Oubre. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. Strus knocks down the trifecta.
Max is always shot ready. Catch and shoot opportunities are his go-to.
Outside Smart. And here is Antetokounmpo. Strus outside. With the tip. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Well, you just love to see marketing get after it and contribute on the backboards. Big-time job right there.
There's a screen. Outside Vassell. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
A minute 9 left in the fourth. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Dort for three. Oubre with a rebound. Now Hachimura. Oh, he can't get the layup. Knocked away. Now Antetokounmpo. Into the lane. Ooh, it doesn't go.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Now Barnes. Oh, he jammed it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And so the home crowd.
Forget the alarm. I'm hopping, I'm looking good. Diamonds against some wood. Man, it's understood. Got